Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Hope everybody is doing really good today. Um, Welcome to Crafty Talk. I'm Patrice. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for being here. Please consider checking out the other content on this channel. And if you enjoy that content, please consider subscribing to this channel. And if you haven't already, please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. So y'all, tonight we will be um, using our new Cricut X4 5 to make us a shirt. So we're going to be making a shirt using Siser Easyweed adhesive. This adhesive or this vinyl HTV it's a double-sided adhesive. So you have your protecting your film carrier sheet here, but once we press it, it does have double-sided adhesive on it. So if you use this, you have to have something to place on top. Now you can also use some fabric. You can use this for like applique, kind of similar to how we use heat and bond. You can do something like that. And then we'll also be using some foil. Now that's what my shirt is made out of, is this the Siser Easyweed adhesive and foil. On this shirt I put some bling. If you saw the video that I uploaded today, that I posted today, I did show making this shirt. So if you are not into lives and you don't like all the extra, the talking and all of that, please definitely go and watch the video from today, because I showed exactly what I'm doing now. I showed it then. The last time I made one of these shirts was 4 years ago. There's a video for that too. It was 4 years ago. So, and I'm just weeding out some dots, not a lot. I had some left over from this cut. Looks good. All right, y'all. So let's see who's here. We're gonna try to, get in. I may bling this out tonight. I might bling it. And you know what? I may get your opinion on something to see what y'all think of something too. But hey, y'all. Let's see who's here. Hopefully I don't have an echo or anything. Welcome in. Oh, we have some members. Welcome. Is it Deck Hale 4889? Thank you for being a member of our channel. Hey, Nomi. Hey, Rosalind. Thank you for being a member of this channel, a supportive member of this channel for a long time. What are y'all up to? Did I miss anybody over? No, I didn't miss. Hey, Miss Rosetta Cobb. Hey, Claudette. Welcome in. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Miss Diane. Hey, Miss Gail. Miss Gail, y'all were up so late last night. Thank you so much for using my template last night, you and Keisha. And I had a good time with you, Miss Mary. Well, she's Miss Lena Doyle. Miss Lena Doyle and Keisha. And even though I was falling asleep, like I was asleep halfway, but I was like halfway in and out of sleep. So I was able to be there majority of the night. So thank you so much. Hey, T. Thompson. Hey, Anna. Hey, Marta. Welcome in. All right, y'all. Hey, Crystal. Hey, guys. Hey, Delonda. Delonda, you back from your break? Hey, girl. Who else? Hey, Robin's Creations. Hey, Miss Rosalind McElveen. Hey, Angel Boo. I missed seeing you last night, girl. Hey, girl. All right, y'all. I'm scrolling because I don't want to be on here for too long. Hey, Lakeisha, and every time I say that, I'm going to stop coming on here saying that I don't want to be on here for too long, because every single time I say that, I'm on for too long. Like every single time. It never fails. So, hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Dorica. Dorica is the champ, y'all. She beat Rachel the other day in their speed contest. They did an embroidery speed contest, and Dorica won. You gotta go check it out on Dorica's channel. Hey, Felicia. All right, y'all, we're gonna scroll. Hey, Bonded Creations. Welcome in, y'all. Hey, Connie. And Jennifer Ricci and Fern. Hey, Fern. Hey, Gail and Tanya. All right, y'all, I'm about to scroll down. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry. But we're going to get ready and get started. Yes. Hey, Miss Sharon Davenport, Old School Music Kimbo, with a pair of Porgy. Oh, y'all. All right, so as y'all see, we have the Cricut Explore 5. And I did post a video earlier today, well, maybe like a few hours ago, and I didn't have any issues with the Cricut Explore 5, like setting it up, cutting, or anything like that. I didn't have any issues with it. Everything cut out beautifully. If you saw the video, everything cut out beautifully. If you didn't see the video, check it out when you get a chance, just so that you can see that, you know, the Cricut actually did what it was supposed to do. All right. So today we're going to be making one of these shirts. Now, I don't think we're going to get to cutting out a rhinestone template. We're not going to be blinking a rhinestone template. We're going to head into Creative Fabrica and we're going to pull an SVG. We're going to pull an SVG from Creative Fabrica. Every time I keep changing what I want to do, but we're going to pull an SVG from Creative Fabrica. We're going to cut it out with our Cricut Explore. We're going to use the Siser Easyweed adhesive, and then we're also going to use foil. Okay, so I don't think we're going to do any blinking. Well, if we do, it's going to be my template that I just cut out. And I need y'all opinion. I need to ask y'all something, like if you like a certain thing. So let me grab this off. I'm going to share my screen. Share my screen. I should have already had it up for sharing entire screen. All right, y'all. All right, so we're gonna head into Creative Fabrica first. For those of you who don't know about Creative Fabrica, and if you're new to crafting, new to all of these different vinyl cutters, whether it's the Cricut cutter, Cameo cutter, Siser cutter, whatever it is that you're doing, if you don't have any of the softwares, you can get designs from Creative Fabrica. Now, Creative Fabrica do have where you can buy designs individually, or you can be a part of their membership, and you pay about, this says it's like $4 a month, and it's billed yearly. I think it's 100% worth it. For those of you in the chat who use Creative Fabrica, please let us know if you feel like it's worth it or not. All right, just so that people can kind of have an idea of, you know, what it's worth. There's so many different things you can do. You can download fonts from here. I always get a lot of people ask me, you know, like, oh, what font is that? Well, I get a lot of my fonts that I use from Creative Fabrica, and I do spend hours looking at fonts. So that's why I might say I get kind of aggravated when people ask me what font I'm using, because I did spend a lot of time looking for those fonts. So you have access to thousands and thousands of fonts when you're in Creative Fabrica. Also different images. So if you're getting into sublimation, you can pull up images from Creative Fabrica. I'll look at the fonts in a second with y'all. But oh snap, let me go ahead and download this one. That looks cute. I like this one. I saw somebody online, maybe on Instagram, with this one, Be the Reason Someone Smiles Today. I really liked that one, but these are really some cute designs. I really like this one. That looks super cute. I'm going to download it. This isn't what we're going to be doing tonight, but I am going to probably print that out on one of my printers. But you have access to so many different images. You also have, if you want it, well, this is a digital planner, but they do have where you can download and print out digital sheets, and you can actually have those printed out, and you can make your book, a planner, a journal, diary, anything you want. You can even make a gift to give to somebody and customize it. But these are just some of the images. These images don't look all that, but these are like invitations and stuff. But just so you have an idea, of different things that you can do on, that's cute, on Creative Fabrica. Also, if you're into paper crafts, you have several different files here that you can download and cut and make your crafts. Okay. And they usually like feature seasonal things first on those home pages. So as you guys see, this is more spring related. You got Easter, things like that. So just look every, when the seasons change, they start promoting different types of images and projects that you can do. These are just some of the fonts. Now, if you're like, okay, wait, and then they also have their needlework area, which is the area where you can get embroidery designs, sewing patterns, crochet design, like crochet patterns, different things like that. Oh, that's just cute. Who want to make this mess with me? Y'all want to make this mess? That's cute. I can make that mess. But see how all the different things that they have here. Right here, they have a bed dinner, crochet cat bed. Like this. Oh, wow. Oh, where's Denson, Marilyn, and Eve? Well, Eve got rid of all her crochet stuff. Look how cute. That's so cute. I like this one better. Let me go ahead and open that. I'm going to download this. That's really cute. So if you want to, I don't have my link listed underneath the video, but if you want to, see what Creative Fabrica. Oh, look at that cute turtle. OMG, how cute. Oh, I like that one. Okay, so if you want to look, oh, yo, look at this. That's so cute. Okay, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out. I gotta stop looking at this stuff because I just want to get everything. So y'all see, you get the point. Okay, they have an area for laser crafts here. Quite a few. They also have 3D printing designs that you can get. Okay, so the possibilities are endless with Creative Fabrica. I don't even know if they still have my bling classes on here. Does anybody know if they have my bling classes still on here? I haven't checked that in a while. Oh, they do. So if you want to learn a little bit about bling, I do still have a class here. Oh, I still have, that's my class, and that's my class, that's my class. I still have a few classes on here. And I think this one I kind of walked you through the process of actually making a bling template, like a basic bling template. All right, y'all, we're gonna look. Give me a second. Let me just grab this off of we're gonna do something, maybe we'll just do some bunny ears or so. What y'all think? Bunny ears, something like that. Also in the chat, let me know if you've used the Siser Easyweed adhesive before and made a shirt. Let me know. Hey, Miss Deborah Browning, yes. It's just so cute. Look at this one. She's like, oh, that's a cute bunny, but no Patrice. Yeah, they have a lot. Yes, Randy, they have patterns. They have so many different things on here. And for people like getting into 3D printing, they have 3D printing things on here. They have a lot of different things that you can use on Creative Fabrica. So, but I do want to tell you guys before we start looking, hold on, let me grab this out off of the Juliet. Because hopefully this really should not take us long. And I might actually have time to to brush this in so we're not on for too long. I'm gonna try to make this in 90 minutes, a 90-minute live. All right, so for those of you who, you're like, yeah, I like that stuff, but I really don't want to get a subscription. I don't want to do it. Well, they do have where you can get freebies. So if you look over here, you see freebies. You can get free fonts. There's free fonts. There's tons of free fonts. I love a lot of their free fonts. Here, this is Lightning is one of my favorite free fonts that they have. It's a beautiful, beautiful font. And it also has like very nice glyphs. I love Lightning. If you've taken any of my bling classes, I probably use Lightning in the class because I love it so much. But they have a lot of free fonts that you can download. Now you do have to have an account, like not a, you don't have to put your credit card on, but you do have to set up for an account on Creative Fabrica, and then you'll be able to download like the free things that they have. They also have like PNGs and SVGs. Hold on. They have embroidery designs. So, I mean, you don't have to have a membership, but I can tell you like some of the free images on here. Yeah, like I just prefer to, I need the membership. All right, so let's see. Maybe we'll just do some bunnies since it's almost time for Easter. And we can just do some bunnies because I didn't really, you know, get anything for us to do. So like any image, we could have did this again, and I was like, do we really want to do the same thing that you've already done? No, we don't. All right, so let me go down. Let me see if any of you have done this already. Let's see. Hey, Angelia. Hey, Miss Merlinda. I'm Ron. Miss Sharon Davenport. Miss Sharon Davenport. Hey, Stephanie. Girl, I don't think I really went to sleep until like 3 o'clock this morning, and it's all Miss Lena Doyle's fault. It's all Miss Gail's fault and Keisha's fault because I was up, half asleep, trying to listen to them. Like it was just too much. Thank you for being a member for 36 months, Miss Lena Doyle. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so Anita has done it. Rosalind has done it. Heart's Delight has done it. Yes. I already know you. Okay, so Bobby has. So for those of you who have, do you like it? Like, did you like it? This is a good. Delonda Patrice pointed out something that you most definitely, and I have a little story behind this. So it's a great resource, but it's very important to check the spelling with their files. Absolutely. I don't know if you guys remember. I think it was a live that I did with my white toner printer. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was with my white toner printer, and I think it had something to do with gnomes. I printed it out, did not check the spelling, printed it with the white toner printer, pressed it onto, I think I pressed it onto a shirt. This might have been like a year, 2 years ago. And I pressed it onto the shirt, and not until I pressed it onto the shirt and I looked at it, the spelling was wrong. So absolutely, thank you for that, Delonda, because it will happen. So you got to pay attention to it. Hey, Robin S. Hey, Dr. Johnson and Darnell. Hey, Darnell. Sharon, welcome. Okay, haven't used foil yet, but I have seen Angel B do it. So the foil, and you can also do fabric too. You can also do fabric with it. You can do different things with it. You can. Hey, Up Designs. Okay, Miss Sharon Davenport said yes, and she loves it. I know, yes. Thank you, Rosalind. Yes, please remember to hit the thumbs up, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Rosalind. All right, y'all. Oh no, you were up. You were riding out. Right. You were riding out. Every time I turned around, you were up. And you had to go to work too. Y'all are a hot mess. All right, so let's see what we're gonna. I'm just gonna do like a bunny SVG up. I don't want to do dots, so we're just gonna do like a bunny SVG. Let's see. Oh, so y'all, maybe. Let's do. I was gonna say we could just cut this bunny, right? Or these three, and then we could use 3 different foils. So I have 3 different foils here. I have a teal foil, I have like another iridescent kind of foil, and another one kind of look like a scale, like mermaid scales. We can use 3 different foils for the 3 different bunnies. Or we could maybe have some Easter eggs. I mean, but I'm thinking that we may just do this. let's just do this. I think that's what I want to do. Oh, that may be cute, but I don't really want to weed all that like that. Oh, look at the little bunny. Oh, y'all, that would be so cute. Look at that little bunny with that little butterfly and the little flowers. All right, we're just gonna do basic. I'm in my basic era today. Oh, but y'all know what would be cute? Like the bunny, and if I put like the different foil in the ears, and then for the shades, maybe use one of the reflective one of the reflective kind of foils. Well, they're all kind of reflective, but maybe the scale or the glittery one, that would be cute in the eyeglasses. Mm, I don't know. We may have to look at this one a little bit more. We might have to look at it a little bit more because I think that's what I want to do. And we're going to, but that's going to be a lot of, no, it's actually not going to be a lot of weeding, but I'm not going to be using any other HTV. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it, y'all. I didn't prepare to be doing all that today. Let's go back to our basic stuff. So let's go up here and pick these 3 little bunnies right here. That's what we're going to do. Okay. That's exactly what we're going to do. All right, let's go ahead and download. All right, I'm going to unzip it. And let's see what the PNG looks like. Oh, so they're all separate. So these are the 3 bunnies, bunny A, B, and C. We're going to be using all 3 bunnies. All right, so I'm just going to put them in my documents. I think they went there. Did they? I thought I put them in. Okay, it's good. All right, so I just put them in my documents, and then we're going to go into Cricut Design Space. So now we're done. We already downloaded. We're going to go ahead, start a new project. And I'm going to be using a blank canvas. Hi, Splendid Diversity. Kristen, too many for me to even decide. Kristen, I just want you to know I messed your shirt up. I'm gonna have to let me stop sharing for a second because this is crazy. Let me show you what happened. So I was making this shirt for Kristen, and it was going really good. And I don't know what happened with the C, but I think my my stabilizer wasn't good in that area, and it just did not do good. All the other shirts that I made with this design was perfectly fine. But look at that C. Look how raggedy that C came out. Now I want y'all to see, because I just want you guys to see that I literally stitched this out 3 times before I stitched Kristen's out. And that's what happened to the shirt. So I was not happy about it at all. I think I called Marilyn and I was like, I'm just not happy about this. So now I got to do it over. But guess what, Kristen? That was my only purple shirt that I had here. So now I got to get now I got to get another purple shirt. So, but yeah, that's what just messed it all. Kristen, no, I got to look good. It don't look good to me, girl. It don't look good to me. Hey, Rachel. I got it. I got to do it over. Hey, C Mills. All right, so let's bring it on in. All right, so now we're going to upload those bunnies. And I'm going to select upload. We're going to do browse. And we're not going to really do any bling with I mean, we can. Y'all want to do a little bit of bling with it? If we do bling with it, then while it's cutting on the Cricut, what'd you call it? Okay, that's bunny A. Continue. And we can put a little bit of bling around it. Let me know if y'all want to put a little bit of bling around it. We can. Miss Sharon Davenport, why would I have backup purple? Girl, why would I do that? Miss Sharon Davenport, you're so funny. Why would I have backup purple in my stash? That doesn't even sound right. You are a hot mess. Talking about backup purple. own. Okay, well, look, Cricut decided to tell me all of the bunnies that they have, right? But we're not using their bunnies. We're going to use the bunnies from Creative Fabrica. All right, and I'm just minimizing the screen. So to minimize the screen, I'm not adjusting the size of the bunnies just yet, but as you guys see, they are pretty large. I'm just minimizing the screen size. All right, so we're going to upload bunny B. Where's bunny B? And then we're going to upload bunny C. I'm just selecting continue, upload. All right, so we'll probably let's see how quickly we could get this done. I did turn on the heat press. I need to turn the temperature on the heat press to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. And that first press is only for 5 seconds. With this, you don't have to, I don't know why. Sorry, y'all. With this, you don't have to, there's not a lot of heat that you're really applying. All right, let's do bunny C. I need to turn this way so I can at least look up and see the. Let me know if y'all hear echo. This bunny is huge, but they're all going to be resized. All right, let me close this. All right, so the bunny came in at about 20 inches wide. Y'all know that those bunnies are getting resized, right? And they're all going to be the same color. All right, let's see. I think I like the one with the, y'all know what? It's going to be the one with the tall ears right here. I think I'm going to maybe do something like this with the bunnies. I don't know. I mean, we can put some text too. And I'm just going to resize it more. But look, it's still too wide. Still too wide. I'm going to go with it to be about, I'm going to do 10.5 inches about. All right, let's make it a little bit larger. All right, now I can put some text, and I'm going to bring it over a little bit. We're actually going to make them a little bit bigger. And maybe we'll put some text on it. I think, you know what, that's going to be good. Do I want to put like Happy Easter, or do y'all think I should just flush them all to be the same? And I can even make them a little bit taller. They don't have to be the same. Just a little taller. All right. I don't want them to be too small, so I'm just gonna go over a little bit. Let's see. I gotta see what color shirt I have. All right, we're gonna go here. Do we want to put Happy Easter on here, y'all? Tell me. Bunnies can be for him. Is Evelyn Warner. ADB. All right, so I think that's gonna be fine. Let's see if we want to put any text. Do we want to put text down here, y'all? Let me see if you want to do text. What is a good saying for some bunnies? What is a good saying? As Gil said, happy bunny tails or trails? Thank you, T. Thompson. Happy bunny tails. Let's see how that looks. I don't even know what font I want to use, y'all. I know it really should be like, imagine. I need my system fonts. I don't want this font because I am not paying for no fonts, child. Let's see. Happy bunny tails. Okay, let's see. Eh, Let me go with Alpha Kind for now. Um, y'all, y'all know where I'm going now, right? Let's see if it pulls up in here. Because I'm pretty sure somebody saw this coming. Pretty sure. Nope, guess what? It ain't coming because, yep, I think I'm just going to go with Twinkle Dreams because Twinkle Christmas is not in here. All right. And so I just made a copy of Happy. And to do that, I just held down the Alt key because I'm working on a PC today. Happy Bunny Tails. I don't know, Miss Gail. Somebody Loves You. I like that. Somebody Loves You. I know. I'm sticking with this one. Have a Happy Day. Oh, that's cute. Love Somebody. Kim, that's cute. Love Somebody. Hey, Nadia. Let me see which one I like the best. Somebody Loves You. Okay. I guess Somebody Loves You. Yeah, that's a lot of words, though. Jeez. I don't even know at this point. At this point, I can't now. Okay, come on over. Okay, there we go. Let's go with Somebody Loves You. That's what we're gonna do. But I don't even know if I like that. I like it, but Bunny Love. That's right, Tanya. Happy Bunny Love. We were able to meet in the middle somewhere. Bunny Love. Come on. All right. I don't know if I even like that either. I don't think I like the text. I think I'm just going to go with the bunnies, y'all. I think I'm just going to go with the text. 3 times the bunny. I like it. All right. We spending too much time on this part because y'all know I'm a whole hot mess. I don't even like it. I don't like it at all. Okay. It's fine. I'm sorry, guys, for even getting y'all started. I'm sorry. We just going to go with the bunnies. And then we'll put some bling around the bunnies. Okay. All right. So let's go with our little bunnies. We're going to group. Actually, let's just mold it all together. Combine, mold it. They're all the same color. They're all together now. Oh, we can make it a little bit wider. Just a little. No, not too much. This is what we're going to, because we're going to put a little bit of bling on it. And since we're going to put a little bit of bling on it, I'm going to make it even a little bit smaller because we're just going to do like an outline. A quick little outline. It's not going to be too much. So we're just going to make her about 10 inches wide. And I'm going to just put an even 10 inches. Because we don't need it to be that big. I didn't mean to undo it. All right, so we're ready. Okay, we're going to cut this out. We're going to go to make. Don't save it because y'all. So I don't have this file. Like I don't have the bunnies like this. So we're going to have to see what we're going to do. Let's see on that, confirm. All right, let me bring y'all over here real quick. That was very easy, very simple. We're not trying to be here all day to do this. Okay, we're just not. All right, the settings that we're going to use is going to be, hold on, let me go to continue. So you guys, up. That's what I didn't do. Let's mirror first because this is the Siser Easyweed adhesive vinyl and you have to mirror it. Okay, it needs to be mirrored. So we're going to mirror it and we're going to select continue. We do have our machine selected. And for the material, this is going to be cut using the iron on setting, everyday iron on. Okay. All right. Our machine is blinking and everything. So let me stop sharing. And then we'll come back in after so we can see how we're going to blink it out. All right. We don't even need that big of a piece. I don't even see how much we need actually. How long is that? About 7 inches. So here is our Siser Easyweed adhesive. I'm just gonna get a slicer. So y'all, both the Explorer 5, you had to get a bundle. The the Joy 2, you had to get a bundle. I'm like, look, everybody doesn't want bundles, Cricut. Like, you're doing too much trying to get people to get bundles. That's just too much. All right. I didn't really measure this, but it should be good. All right. So with the Siser adhesive, there's a shiny side. I don't need to be so big. Sorry, y'all. Hey, Donzo. There's a shiny side, and then there's a matte side. So the matte side, this is the adhesive, like this is the adhesive, okay? So in order for us to cut it correctly, we need to place the shiny side down onto the matte, okay? And I'm using the standard grit matte. Okay. And we're just gonna place it on top, just like this. All right, then I'm gonna get my brayer. Because I don't know if y'all see, like it's not all pushed down, and you do want to kind of make sure it's on here. I should have had a piece of cut already. I didn't plan on really cutting out any bling for it, but we may have a little bit of time because this isn't going to take us too long. All right, so I have this nice and brandished. Again, remember the shiny side went down on the mat, okay? So now we're going to head over to the machine. Let me add our machine. We can remove the table for now. Oh. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Patrice. Oh, there you go. All right, so here is the machine. And y'all, I love this machine because of the color. But if you'll notice, like it looks different than the other Cricut Explorers, right? But of course, I love the color, and that's not really why I got it. All right, so we're just gonna put that in. Press our little blinking light, and this is just the fine point blade. Okay, it's a fine point blade. It shouldn't take us that long to cut this out. Hey, Joyce T. Now I do have some let's see how long it takes. It's done. All right, so let's go ahead and just take it out. We'll bring the table back on. Come on, table. There you go. All right, let me move our slicer. I'm going to use this slicer to cut a piece of flock. All right, so here is, I don't know if y'all can even see, you can't even see the cut. A little, right? A little bit. So now we're just going to weed it. And sometimes it is hard to see it. I mean, I can see it. Our little bunnies are so cute, but they're small. All right, we're going to get over here and we're just going to grab the corner And I do like to weave this on here because I feel like the mat helps to give it like some type of stability. Okay, there's one of my ears. Alright. Alright. I do want to keep part of this at the bottom because I can actually use it for something else. I think up to where that 7 is. So I'm just going to cut this because I can actually use this for something else. Okay. Just go up. And I can see I'm not cutting my little bunnies. But I do want to keep this little piece. I know it's not that big of a piece, but I can cut me a name out of here. That's enough for me to cut a name out. Alright. Alright. And it does weave just fine, actually. It is pretty strong. So this is double-sided adhesive, y'all. Double-sided adhesive. I should put this on a little bag, though. I was going to put on a shirt, but I think maybe I may grab a bag and put it on the bag. Some text sort of helped me to make it a larger design, but we don't need to be that much larger. Alright. And if you want to see more like step by step, I do have a video that I posted today showing the same process. Alright, we're going to take out the little tail, the little bunny tail. Okay, let's see the other one. And we're going to try to get, like maybe do these 3 different colors. Alright. So you can definitely see it clearly, right? Looks cute. Hey, Shay Shay. Hey, Miss Jazzy G. Y'all drive safely. Well, Shay Shay's already home. Alright, so I'm just gonna take it off. Not a huge design, but the good thing is that if I want to go back in later and put some text around here, I can. Okay, but this is what we have so far. Those are our little bunnies. So once you weed it, it's sticky. So that's sticky. So this is going to go onto our shirt just like this. All right. So let me put this up for now. And then we're going to head to the heat press. All right, let me grab the shirt. I had a shirt. Oh, it's over here, but I don't know if I want to use this shirt now. It's just a gray shirt. Hold on, y'all. I think I'm changing my mind. Let me put it on the bag. We're going to put it on the bag. Because that way, that'll be good for me. Alright, let me remove us from the screen. We're going to bring the table, remove. Alright, so we're done with, well, you know what, we're going to cut. We'll see what we can do real quick. Alright, so this is the bag, okay? So like anything you want to lint roll your bag or your shirt, And yeah, I don't want that. I'm gonna go this way. So we're gonna lint roll this. I'm a little concerned about the pressure right here, but it's fine. We're just gonna lint roll the bag. And we're gonna give it a pre-press, okay? Just give it a quick little pre-press. All right, and we're pressing this at 300 degrees, and that was just a quick little pre-press for a few seconds. Now we're going to press this for 5 seconds. This is a hot peel, okay? So I'm just gonna put this just like this on our bag and go down a little bit. Now my only issue is that I can tell that there's like a little bit of a pressure. There's gonna be a little bit of a pressure situation. So I'm gonna place this pressing pillow right underneath here because I don't want it to not do what I want it to do. All right, so here we have our bunnies. Looks like they're in the center. I kind of feel good about that position. And I'm just gonna press this down so you guys can kind of see it, okay? All right, we're gonna press this for 5 seconds. Now only do my pressure because that pressure was a little bit. Oh, I forgot I added that pressing pillow. All right, let's go. All right. All right. So you guys see that? So now we're gonna just peel it. Uh-oh. I might have peeled it too fast, y'all. I think I peeled it too fast. So some of it is on and some of it is not. I think I peeled it too fast, but it's fine. We're gonna go with it. So now that's kind of what we have. That's what it looks like. I peeled it definitely too fast. There's no adhesive right there. Or right there. But we're gonna go with it. We're gonna continue with the process. Okay? The next thing we're gonna do is we're going to up the time to about 10 seconds. I should have let it cool off for a second. I might have did it too fast, but it's fine. All right, so we're gonna cut 3 pieces of our foil. I really should measure it, but it's fine. If I gotta go down a little bit, I will. So we're gonna do, let's see if we do the middle. Let's see if we, because I want it to be different colors. All right, that looks good. And then we'll put some bling around it. Even down here, I only want the blue in the center, or the teal. That is teal, not blue. Well, I mean, still blue, but you don't know what I mean. I don't want any of the ear right here to be teal. All right, we're good. Now, ideally, you don't have to do multiple colors. You can just do one color. It doesn't have, we don't have to be this extreme. I just like the multiple color look. All right. So now we're going to get 2 other pieces and we're going to put the other 2 on each side. Okay. What are y'all sewing? Hey, Stacy, I want to do a piece of fabric, but I don't think I want to do that tonight. Especially if we try to do it in bling, like just to do like a bling something around it. That may prove to be a little bit too much for us today. All right, so now I can just put this right here and just cut. We're gonna cut it just like that. And then part of this does not have the adhesive. Now, if you use this Siser Easyweed adhesive, you have to put something on top of it. Okay, you cannot just leave it like that. You have to have something else to go on top of it. Okay, so we're just doing different pieces of the foil, as y'all see here. That's it. All right, and we're gonna put it right on here, just like this. All right, so we have all three pieces of our foil. You saw how we placed in on each part of the adhesive. So each bunny has its own foil on top, okay? All right, let me make sure I have my pressure here. It's still giving me a little bit of an issue right there, but it's fine. All right, let's go. And we're pressing this for 10 seconds now. That's going for 10 seconds. And then we have to let it cool down. All right. So that's cooling down. We're going to let it cool. And then we're literally done with what we're supposed to be doing tonight. Okay? I'm going to leave it right there and let it cool off for a little bit. We're going to head back into the software to see if we can make us a quick little bling scatter and cut out some, what do you call it? You don't know what I mean. Cut out some block real quick. Let's see what we can do. Hold on. Click done. View settings. I don't even know. Yeah. Oh no, y'all. I just want to, let's see, we're going to bring this into, so it's 10 inches wide. Got it. Uh-oh. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I have y'all just looking at the what you call it? Sorry, guys. All right. Let me see what we're gonna do here. Let me bring y'all back on. I'm gonna share my screen again. Oh, my screen not sharing. Hold on. Let me go back to share the screen. Share screen. Where are you? And we'll see if we can make some. Y'all know my thing is I use my Mac for everything. So let me see if I can put my PC skills to use. Let me see. All right, so let me go. I'm gonna try to take a little snip of this. Okay. Clipboard. Okay. It's in the screenshots folder. All right, let's open up our. So I took a little snippet of that. Let me see now. Let's go to Silhouette Studio and see what we can do. Hey, Coretta. We're gonna see if I can bring this in. I'm not. In my younger days, I used to be a PC girl. In my old age, I'm not a PC person. All right, let's go to design. Let's see if we can bring this in. That we just took a snippet of that. screenshots. Where's my screenshots? I don't see my screenshots. Let me see. Maybe I should have saved it. Man, I don't see it, y'all. I don't see my screenshots. Girl, where is it? Let me see if y'all saw it. Did y'all see where it went? Images, designs, in the pictures. Let me see. Kristen, that's why you're getting a shirt. That's why you're getting a good shirt, not a messed up one. That's why. Yes. That's what happens when you don't know nothing about PCs. All right. Maybe I should have removed the grid from behind, but we're going to see. Right. I'm just making it this size for now, and I'm not messing with the proportions. Let's go to our trace panel. Let's see if I could trace. Let's see if I could get it trace. You know what? It's going to trace all that. Okay, girl. You might could do this. You might can. Okay, let me see if I just trace the outer edge. That's what we want to do. And then now we're going to open up our modify panel. Where are you at? And we're just going to crop that on out. I like it. We're going to group all of that together. Well, because all I need is the outline. I'm going to make that 10. And let's see if we got the right size. So the size says it's 10 by 6.052. Let's head down to Cricut. Let's click our little thing. Yes, all done. All done. Do y'all want to see that again? Tell me if y'all want to see it again, because I was just trying something out. If y'all want to see how we did that again, where maybe I could like explain it to you. I was just trying to figure out how I was going to get it done, like if it was going to look decent. Let me know. If not, I'm going to move on to making our bling. But you know what? I can go ahead and make our bling now, and then if you guys want to see that, we'll do it again. Okay. All right. We'll do it again. I'm going to go ahead real quick. We'll just go ahead and turn this into, do our little bling. Let's create an offset. So to create the offset, I'm over on the right panels, and it's 2 stars, like a star within a star. And we're going to select offset panel. And I'm going to do an offset around the bunnies. So we're just going to do offset. And yeah, that don't look like a good offset though. Let me delete that. Let me see. I may have to do some little stuff with this little bunny though. Let me right click. Let me weld all of that together. Let me make that into a compound path. Do those things like that. All right. So now we're going to do a offset now. That looks like what I want it to look like. And I want to change my distance to 0.125. I could do maybe like even 0.1 because we're not doing rhinestones, and I can make it like a little bit closer, but we're going to leave it like this. Okay, so I'm going to select apply. And then now we have the offset around. But if you notice, we have the offset on the inner part of the bunny and the outer part of the bunnies. And if I move it over like this, that's the bunnies that we don't really need those. So I'm going to just select all of this. I'm going to right click. We're going to release the compound path. And then I'm going to, let me see if I can change this to one color. All right. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to weld that together. So now we have, we don't have to worry about those insides anymore. All right. So let me I'm going to change this to, let's change, let's go ahead and create our bling. All right. So I'm going to leave the offset panel open because I may want to do another offset, but let me select our rhinestone panel. And now we're just going to do an edge fill. Okay, that's all the outline is an edge fill, right? And it's SS10. I'm gonna do 0.015 spacing, and that just brings my stones a little tighter together. And then I'm gonna create another little offset around. So I'm gonna select offset again. But this time this offset is just too close. If I try to cut it out together, it's going to cut into each other. So I need to increase the distance of the offset, and that the distance is just that space from the inner part to the outer edge. I'm going to select apply, and you'll notice like we had a little bit of a jump. So we're going to make that black too. And then I could do one more. Oh, that's looking super cute. It's gonna be super cute. Okay, what do the two bunny tails have? And because something on this inside, I guess you see how, because the bunny tail doesn't have like a little, there's a hole there. And so because there's a hole there, that's why it had to kind of get the offset, on each part. Like kind of how it did like the ears. That's what usually happens. Like if there's an opening, it tries to fill that opening in too. So that's what happened. All right, y'all think we need another offset around here? Let's see. All right, so we're gonna do, we kept it at 0.15, apply, and then let's turn that black, and then we're gonna remove the outline. All right, so we can have something like that. Now, if you want to, you can play around with the spacing in between each of these layers, okay? So I have the first layer selected. It had that original spacing, but if I adjust this to like 0.15, you'll see like now there's more space in between the rhinestones, okay? That's just a matter of preference. Scatters are just a matter of preference of what you like. Like you do something, you can play around with it. Let's say you have a scatter there. You can, if we select that inner part, let's say if we wanted to do like 0.175 there too. I mean, all of this is like whatever you would like. I don't necessarily like that, but I'm going to go back to what I had it before. We're going to get ready to cut this out. And then maybe that second layer, if you wanted to kind of play around with that second layer, you can, but that's just like with the scatter, what you would do. All right, so I'm going, and then I'm just going to place this in here just to make sure that my bunnies will fit in here and our bunnies will fit in here. Okay, and you'll see this part right here. When we're going to trace it by color so that you guys could see, like if we trace it by color, we won't even have that either, like this right here. All right, so next thing we need to do is we need to prep this for cutting. So I'm just going to select all of it. So I have all three of those layers selected. You'll see the 3 bounding boxes right there. Then I'm going to head over to the rhinestone panel and select release rhinestones. But if you look here, there's a total of 908 rhinestones. We're going to select release rhinestones. Once we do that, there's going to be bounding boxes around each individual rhinestone. And we're going to have to bring this all back together again. Since it's one color, it's super easy to do that. Thanks, Mary Beer. It's super easy to do that. So I'm just going to right click and we're going to group it. And then after we group it, we're going to make it into a compound path. Now you want to make sure you follow this order. If you're inside of Silhouette Studio doing this, you want to make sure you group it first. You release the stones. While the stones were released, I could kind of play around with them, move them around, delete some that I don't want. At this point, we can't resize this anymore, okay? You right click and you can go to make compound path. And so now this is ready for us to take it into Cricut and cut it, all right? Now the size of the design, you just got to pay attention to it. Remember, we started out with this being a 10-inch wide design, but now with the rhinestones, it's 10.975 inches wide by 7.034 inches high. So you see the dimensions here, 10.975 inches wide by 7.034 inches high. So we're going to go to File. I'm going to go to Save Selection because we have 2 different things on the screen, right? So I'm going to go to Save Selection, Save to Hard Drive, and then we're just going to call this Bunny Live. That's what I should have put on the shirt. And then I'm going to save this in the documents. And then we're going to just change this. I'm using Silhouette Studio, the business edition. Because I'm using the business edition, this is why I'm able to use the rhinestone panel. Okay. And then I'm also able to save this as an SVG because I'm using the rhinestone panel. Okay, and because I have not the rest because I'm using Silhouette Studio, the business edition. So we're going to select OK. Now we're going to head back over to Cricut, and I'm just going to move these little bunnies out of the way for a little bit, and we're going to select Upload. And then once we select Upload, we're going to bring in that file. And what did I call Bunny Love? Bunny Love Live. I didn't say Bunny Love. I said Bunny Live because we're live. All right, so here is our template. I'm going to select Continue, Upload. And then now here we have our design. And guess what, y'all? Look at that. It came in at the correct size. Listen, Kristen, I was thinking about doing that tonight, and I was like, that's gonna be you see how it's easy to weave, but it's still kind of a lot. But I think that might be cute with the faux. That would be cute. But y'all see it came in at the correct size. This does not always happen in Cricut. Okay, so if this is your first time seeing bling, and like if you want to do this process, it has to be the same size that it is inside of Silhouette Studio, because if not, it won't cut your rhinestones. We're working with SS10 rhinestones right now. If that comes in at a different size, then it's just not gonna, your stones won't fit. And then it also won't fit around your design. You'll see how this fits perfectly around those bunnies that we created. That's why. Okay, so that looks good. I'm going to remove the bunnies for a little bit. We're going to put a bounding box around here, or a weeding box, and I'm just gonna bring it just like here and up. Okay, we're going to, let me close this back. I'm going to change this color so that we can see it a little bit better when we get ready. And I'm going to unlock the proportions. And then we're just going to bring this over just like this. And I'm going to bring it down. That looks kind of close. We're going to send it to the back. Nope, that looks good. And then I'm just going to bring this over a little bit and down some. And I'm going to grab some of the flock, our little pink flock. All right, so now we're ready to cut this. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this. We're going to select both. So I have both selected. If you look over in the layers panel, I have the cut, the bunny, like both of these. So the bling, the bunny live design, and also that square selected. Okay, I'm gonna attach. Now you can weld. Sometimes it just depends on how I feel. Sometimes I weld it together, and that works too. But I'm just gonna attach this together like this. Okay, and then now we're ready to cut this. So when this cuts, it's going to cut that bounding box for us. So I'm going to select make, and then we're going to place it on a mat. With rhinestone flock, we don't mirror it. Okay, you don't need to mirror it. Okay, so I'm going to select continue, and then for the fabric, we're going to do medium cardstock, right? But I'm going to head here to browse all materials, because this medium cardstock, this one does 2 cuts, and I don't want to do 2 cuts. So we're going to do browse all materials. I'm just going to type in medium, and I'm going to select enter. So now you guys see here where we have medium cardstock 80 pound, and then we have medium cardstock basic cuts single pass. That's the one that we're going to be using today. Okay, hey Addie G, that's the one that we're going to be using today. So I'm going to select this one that says single pass, and we're going to select done. All right, so let me grab a piece of, let me just see how much I need. We need about 8 inches. I'm going to grab we're going to use the pink flock. This one's in here. We'll use, y'all are very special to me. Oh, I could use, I have purple flock too. I have pink and purple. Oh, goodness. We'll use purple flock today. Since it's Easter and it's spring, let's do purple. Now I haven't cut the purple flock with my Explorer. I've only cut the pink flock with the Explorer. So let's see. Okay, so we're gonna do this 8. Got feathers everywhere. Like, girl, why you got feathers everywhere? All right. Oh, heavy, 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 heavy. All right, so I'm just gonna cut this. I can stop sharing this screen because at this point I just need to put it into the machine, and then we'll go over again so I can show you guys how we did the how we did that. It's not difficult, but don't worry. All right, we're just gonna go with 8. So I'm gonna start right here. I like these because it has a grid on the back. All right, let me put I'm gonna put this on our mat. This is like an exercise. I'm gonna just sit this right here for now. Oh, Lord. Sorry guys for all the theatrics. And then we'll peel our foil off because it's already cooled down. Whew. That was a kind of mini workout. All right, let's. And so you want to make sure when you're doing your templates, is this even? I hope so. Yeah, it's fine. You want to make sure that you use a mat. Now this I don't know because the backing on this one is different from my pink flock. That pink flock is that old is the old flock, which is not like a papery flock like the newer ones. The newer flock has like a papery kind of backing, and so that sometimes gets stuck on the back. But the old flock doesn't have that paper backing. It has like maybe like a sheen type of plastic backing. So, all right, y'all, let's get ready. Let's get ready. I'm gonna bring us back on. All right, so it's ready for us. You'll see little Explorer. I need a new name for our Explorer 5. What do y'all think? What should the name be? All right, we're just gonna bring her in. All right, she's about to start. Okay, I was gonna tell you guys something. Y'all see how the big jumps that it does? I think that's what makes it take a long time. So we started at about 8:20. Let's see how long it takes to cut, and then I'm gonna take you guys in, and we're going to do. I'm gonna show y'all. All right, so I'm on my PC. I'm gonna bring this back on the screen. All right, so we're on the PC, and so the way that we were able to get this snippet, if you hold down your shift key, your window key, and S, your snipping tool will come up. Okay, so this is your snipping tool. So this is how you can do like a screen grab of something, take a screenshot of it. So you hold down the shift key, your window key, and the letter S. Now, if you're on your MacBook, you'll hold down your shift, command, and 3. Let me make sure. So if you're on a MacBook, it's shift, command, 3. On the PC, it's shift, window, 3. Not 3, I'm sorry, shift, window, S. That's how you'll take a snippet, okay? Once you do the snippet, then all you would have to do is, you could do video, different things, right? All you're gonna do is, you see your crosshairs there, you're going to create like a little box of whatever you want to take a picture of, and y'all see over here popped up, that's the picture that we have, okay? That's how I was able to get the bunnies. Hey, Jess. That's how I was able to get the bunnies. Miss Jazzy, I don't know if I saw you earlier, but hey, girl. That's how you're able to get the bunnies, okay? Just like that. Now, I'm going to head into Silhouette Studio. Once you do that, so here it is right here. It's in the screenshots folder. The screenshots folder, shout out to Kristen, is inside of is in the pictures, okay? So I'm just going to move these bunnies out of the way. So we're going to go to File, and then we're going to go to Merge, and then I'm going to go to Pictures. Okay, and then here are the screenshots and pictures. See the screenshot that we just took? So again, it's Shift. You hold it all down together. Shift, your window key, and the letter S. Yep, you made it home. Good, good, good. Shift, the window key, and the letter S. Okay? Hold those down together to do it. So this is the screenshot that we took earlier. And here are our bunnies. Now, you see how it came in? It came in smaller than what it should be, because we know that when we were in Cricut, it's at least 10 inches wide, right? I can't look at the Cricut screen until that's done cutting, but we know that it's at least 10 inches wide, right? So in Silhouette Studio, if you grab the corner nodes, I'm going to make a little copy here just in case I mess up. So I make copies by holding down the Alt key. All right. So in Silhouette Studio, if you grab any of the corner nodes, when you size your design, the proportions stay the same. Okay. The proportions stay the same. This is important for if you're doing something like what we're doing today, where we pulled that design from Cricut Design Space and we brought it into Silhouette Studio. You want to keep the proportions the same because our bling design depends on that. But if you select the nodes, any of the center nodes, so that would be your nodes here and then here, right? If you select those, then the proportions isn't locked. And so you see, you can stretch it out, which kind of distorts the picture. You can stretch it that was horizontally. You can stretch it vertically. You can do different things like that. So if you're doing something like this, you want to make sure that you grab these nodes, the corner nodes. Right? So we're just going to make this a little bit bigger so that we can see it. So I'm going to grab that corner node and we're going to drag it down just to make it a little bit larger. The next thing we're going to do is right now, I don't have it sized exactly at what we want it to be. And that's because I need to get rid of all of this. Like I just really want those bunnies. That's it. So there's a few ways that you can do it. The way that I showed you guys earlier, or I'm going to just bring this over here. If I select these bunnies and I go over to the trace panel, you can trace by area or you can trace by color. Okay, let's go ahead and try to trace by color now. Before we did by area, but let's go ahead and trace by color. So if I select trace by color, and I'm going to select here, trace by color, and then I select this pink, I want to select all the areas that's pink, right? So all areas. So now I have all of the bunnies that's pink, right? So once I do that, I'm going to select trace. When I select trace, I'm going to move it over here, and now I have my bunnies, right? This is even better than what we did earlier. Now, if I go back over here and I want to say trace by color again, I'm going to select the color. I'm going to select the bunny. I want all areas because right now it just has that one bunny selected that I touched. So if I select all areas, now all the bunnies that's the same color, they're going to be selected, right? Now, instead of trace, if I select trace and detach, we'll see what happens now. So once I did trace and detach, now those bunnies, I move those bunnies out of the way. Now his little tail, those tails are still there. So this way worked the best for us, just to trace it, because it didn't get rid of the tails. Okay, the tails are still attached. We don't necessarily, for what we're doing, does it really matter? But we don't really want it, right? So if I move the background out of the way, now we have the bunnies, but those tails are still attached to it, which we don't necessarily want the tails attached to it. Okay, so the next thing that we would do is, like, I could just go ahead and group this together. This is still registering as a PNG, so we would probably want to like trace it again, just to trace it, because it's still technically thinking that this is a PNG. Let's delete this out. Let me see if I can change the color for this one, because it's not, yeah, no. So this is still looking like a PNG. But what we can do for what we needed to do for the bling, I can open up the rhinestone panel. Hold on, I can open up the offset panel too. If I select offset, we can, from there we can do what we did earlier and create that offset around and then turn that into rhinestones like that. Okay, just it's so many different ways that you can do it. No way is the wrong way. If it works, it's not a wrong way. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna move these out of the way, and then here are the ones that we did. That first trace that we just did, and then if you did the other way that I did, where we open up the trace panel. Where are you at? Trace panel right here. And we're selecting by area. So remember, I usually work with select by area or select by color. That's the only two that I do. I don't do the magnet. All right, so let's say we do select by trace area. I'm gonna just put a little square around here. And then if you notice, there's like a yellow line around. You'll see that little thin yellow line around? So that's our trace, okay? So that's tracing. You can do something like that if you want, where it's just getting that, or if we did it this way, that's gonna take out. Let's do trace. We'll just do trace for now. So now that just did another trace. So these two are the best ones right here, because if I select these and I change this color, let's say we change the color to yellow. We can change this color to blue or pink, right? So the other thing that we have to do is remember the width was 10 inches even. So if we want to make this perfect, we need to change the width to 10 inches, and the proportions lock is still locked. If I press enter, then it should change it to whatever the height is inside of Cricut. Okay, as long as I didn't change nothing, which I might have, but anything's possible. Okay, and then you just change it. Why did that one come out a little bit smaller? That one came out smaller, looks like. I can't see that. I don't remember what that size is, y'all. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I think it's closer to this one. Where's that other? What size is this? So that's 6.059. So if I put this around here, this one is not the correct, it didn't come out as the correct size. So what you would do then is you would just make sure, like, this is 6.029, this is 6.059. You would just have to make sure it's correct. And the 6.059. So I would just do it 6.059. I unlock the proportions at that. Oh, not that way. 6.059. I'm gonna do it that. All right, so I'm trying to figure, did I move the bunnies around, y'all? I don't remember if I moved them around or not. Maybe I did. Okay, this one is a little bit better, but okay, this one's good. This one, I think I might have moved the bunnies around or something. Because they're not in the same spot. So I probably moved the bunnies around. Let me see. Yeah. I think when I was moving them, so for that one I moved the bunnies around. For this one, I didn't move the bunnies. Yeah, this one's good. That one's good. The other one, I moved the bunnies around. So you see how you have to be careful. Don't move the bunnies around. Like, not if you're doing bunnies, but any type of design that you're doing, don't move the elements around, especially if you want something to be exact. All right. Oh, let me grab the. I do want to bling out my other template, y'all. This is what I really want to bling out today. I want to see what it's gonna look like. All right, let me cut this. I should have just put this in the middle. All right, let's grab our bag. I need to change the temperature to 325. 25 seconds. right, so here's our bag. We may get a little bit of a rusticy type of look. Oh, did anybody have any questions about this? Because we're basically done. And then once you do that, then you'll go ahead, like how we have this right here, then you'll go ahead and start creating your offsets around your bunny. So you'll go ahead, open up your offset panel, the same thing we did, select all the bunnies. And then, okay, so another thing, let's say if, hold on, let me make a copy. All right, so if you do like offset, now you have your offset around there. And then you just do everything that we did before, create another offset. Now we're going to go 0.15, apply. And then you just keep, you can keep doing the same thing with that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to show you guys. And then now you have, your little bunnies. But if you notice here, if I look at the inside, we still have those the little tush, which probably would be cute. Like, honestly, I probably should have just did something like that, like had the stones on the inside, but it's up to you. If that's something you want or not, you don't have to. Okay. And to not do that, then you would just release it and then make it all into a compound pad or weld it together. Let's see if I could weld here. So that just welded everything. I don't want to weld everything. So let's see if I just select this one and I weld that together. No, it didn't move my little bunnies, my little tushy part. We're not about to play with it. We're not about to play with it. All right, so let's say if you did something like that in Cricut and you took it out, then you can just ungroup it or release the compound path. You'll see a little bunny tail, right? So all I'm going to do is, because I want to remove that bunny tail, I'm going to open up the modify panel and then just click divide. Or you can do subtract all too. Divide or subtract all. And now we have that opening. And then now you can change your bunny colors up to different colors. If you want that one blue and you want this one pink, you can change it up and play around with it. Or big wing, that's a good idea, Kristen. Big wing for the bunny tail, that's true. Yeah. Oh, this has not brought in the second one. That's where I messed up at. Hey, Baby Giant Services. Yeah. All right, y'all. Are y'all good? Any questions on that? Let me know before I move on. I'm about to move on. Thank you, Rachel. We're gonna peel it now. I didn't peel it yet. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, we're done in Silhouette Studio. We're done with this, guys. Okay. It's been 90 minutes. Now we did, Miss Sharon Davenport. We did what we were supposed to do in 90 minutes. All right, let's peel it away. I want to take this off though. We'll let her keep cutting. Let's see what she looks like. Y'all, it should not take this long to cut this. It was only 900 stones. All right. But y'all see our little bunnies underneath. So let's see. See where I messed up that? I think I peeled it. I think I need to wait like a second before I do it. Got a little there. Got a little glue on there too. All right, yo, how long did that take? Like 15. That took 15 minutes or 16 minutes actually. That took 16 minutes to cut. It's all done. So we're gonna check and see how that is. If it cut good. Hold on, y'all. All right. But still super cute. Look at our little bunnies. This one looks good too. But I still remember right there where I was saying, like, I think I pulled up the adhesive a little bit. I should have not did it how I did it, but it's fine. It's fine. You look cute. Oh, thank you, Christine. Miss Jazzy G, what color? Thanks, Rachel. For which one? Okay, let's go ahead. All right, we're done. I'm gonna remove this one because I always hear myself. All right, y'all. I always hear myself. All right, let's see if this cut it good. It cut my pink good. Let's see. Let's. Okay, that's always promising. Always promising. Okay, let's go. Okay, Cricut Explorer 5. Now, I do have some still in here, but that's fine. I'm just gonna peel it off. Take these. Not bad. Definitely happy with that cut. Sometimes you get them all, sometimes you don't. And we're just gonna brush. What color do y'all think we should brush this in? Oh, do y'all think rose would be like not really coordinating with it? That came out good. And our bunny's so cute. I need to get a piece of chopping mat. Give me a second. Oh, come on, cute. I think I'm gonna like it. Do y'all want a bunny scatter? I can't give y'all those bunnies, but I can give y'all this scatter if you want it. You can recreate it if you want to. You just have to have a Creative Fabrica membership. Like, you got to get the file from there that we use. Let me know if y'all want it. I'll drop it in the Google Drive for a little bit. I can't keep stuff in the Google Drive forever like I used to, only because my Google Drive is packed. All right. That looks good. Perfect color. Like a rainbow color. Some little pom-poms would be cute. All right, so this is what I was worried about. If this paper would stick. Oh, because y'all, if you saw when I used my Joy, I can probably do this with less pressure, honestly. That's the only thing with like the paper, the newer paper or the newer backings of like the flock. That old backing from the flock was like the best because you could literally weed your templates with that. But you have to kind of be a little bit careful. And this is a newer mat. I probably only used it like 4 times. That's what I don't like this part. Like, especially if it starts sticking, but I know I brandished it really like down really good. And I know that kind of helps it to like really stick to it. But you do want your flock to be nice and secure onto the mat while it's cutting, because that's how you can get like ovals or the cut's not good when it's not sticking to the mat. Like old mats, even if you tape it down, your mat still got to be decent. We're getting it off. It's not bad. It's not bad. All right. But that's one of the biggest differences of the old flocks and the newer flocks, like the newer rocket flocks, the paper backing. But the flock is flock. As long as it cuts and as long as I can brush my stuff in, I don't care. All right, let me put the back or the cover back on. Let's see. Okay, let me see what color. Let's see. They inspired by Renee. There's a what? A 0.5? All right, hold on. Let me grab. Hopefully I have a piece that will fit that. I hope this fits. I think it's kind of wide though. Nope, it fits. All right, so this is going to be our bunny. Our little bunnies. Oh no, it don't fit. I thought it fit, but it doesn't. I'm gonna have to get another piece. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Maybe teal. Y'all don't think like a capri rhinestone would be perfect, or like a capri a capri AB, a capri AB, y'all. Where's my capri AB? I think that would look so good. So I usually don't like to make templates so wide like this for my cutting mats, but it's fine. All right, we're gonna cut it. Chop, chop, chop. It's literally always. Oh yeah, this is the 5. That Cricut, yeah. Now they did change how it looks. They changed it a bit, but it's still a Cricut, y'all. I mean, it's not. There's nothing special about it. Like, I mean, it cuts your stuff and everything. Like, it does the job, but it's nothing, like, nothing's different from. We don't need to go on the computer anymore, right? Let me see what color I want to use, y'all. Give me a minute. Oh, snap. Let me see. I mean, y'all know I could always go with Icy Crystal AB. But, I kind of feel like I want to surprise y'all a little bit. We'll look at some colors together, and then we'll make an educated decision. Look at that one. Let me see what else. Icy Crystal AB. This is good. Oh, that one looks good. Rose AB. Yo, what about Rose AB? You could do like Rose AB. Hold on. Let me see what other colors I can pull out real quick. I'm not gonna pull out magenta. I don't think magenta's gonna really look, it's not gonna give me the look I'm looking for. Not that I even know what look I'm looking for really, but it's not that. It is not that, honey. It is not that. Oh. What about Snowflake? I think I need Rhinestone rehab. Because, honey, this is crazy. Okay. Let me see. What color are we going to do? I'm going to sleep early tonight, y'all. Oh, I got a perfect color, but I'm not even going to use it. This is. I'm thinking Capri AB. What y'all think? Okay. Where's my rainbow? Rachel was looking for rainbow. I don't see it nowhere. I may need to go in the other room, but I don't want to go in the other room to get it. And it's going on a bag. Where's rainbow? I don't even see it. Okay, look at the colors that we may have. Okay, let's look at our bag. It's Miss Gail. It's on. I put it on like a little bag. I put it in a black bag. So this is what we have. So we have this is aquamarine or chrome aquamarine, I think. So it's more like a chrome color. This is regular Capri. This is Capri AB, which I think this is probably the better one to go with. That's Capri AB. And of course I pulled out Icy Crystal AB. Icy Crystal AB. And then I pulled out Snowflake because Snowflake kind of, it's a white stone with like an AB coating on it, which, on the black and all that may look really good. Brandon, I think I'm going to go with Capri AB too. Y'all, do y'all know how much I love Capri AB? Like, Capri is my favorite. Well, it was my favorite blue, and it's still one of my favorites. Marilyn, don't be over there judging me, because I know you're like, there she goes with her favorite. But Capri was my favorite, and then Eve came out with Azure, my favorite blue. Capri was my favorite blue. And then Eve came out with Azure, and then when she came out with Azure, that's when I was just like in love with Azure. Aquamarine is pretty. All right, let's brush. Look at Capri AB, y'all. Blocked out on the first bunny right ear. We're right here. Let me see, Kristen. I probably should have put it. No, I probably should have right here. Kristen, where is it? I can't see, girl. My eyes playing tricks on me. Is it on this one? I don't know, girl. I might be a little bit tired because Miss Gail, Miss Lena Doyle, and Keisha had me up all night last night. Like I didn't have to go to work. And then I turned around and started playing my audiobook. So I started listening. So I finished The Teacher. And then I started listening to The Coworker because Dims was listening to, or she had just finished it. She said it was good. Miss Sharon Davenport, you didn't tell me that The Teacher was so scandalous, girl. That was a lot. All right. So you see how these are brushing in. That's why it's very important to know the size of your template and to make sure when you cut it, it cuts at this size. If it ever happens where you're trying to brush your stones in and they're not brushing in, it's because that's probably where you made a little mistake. Unless you get a design from like Creative Fabrica, where some of the designers, they're just designers. They don't necessarily really know all the logistics. And so you may get a design where those holes don't match with what you think you're getting or what they say you're getting. Okay? So just know that these are brushing in beautifully. This flock is flock that you can get from Eve at the Baby's Booty. Alright, y'all. Brushing. And when you brush in a circular motion, it's supposed to knock the stones into place correctly for you. Alright, okay, so now I'm just going to brush them off, and then if there's any stones that aren't in the hole, like that one's not there, I'm just going to hand place them with a wax pen. Hey, Victoria's Creations. Miss Sharon Davenport, not yet. I'm going to put, because I've been looking at those authors, and they have some really, really, really good books. So I'm just trying to put a list together so that we can decide on it. But I started reading because I read The Teacher, which, girl, you didn't even tell me all that stuff was going on in The Teacher. That was a lot and too much all at the same time. And then my jaw dropped at the end with Jay, and that was a lot. Whew. So listen, I did find one, and then Dems has me reading a coworker now. So that's just to carry me over. I like to listen to. I don't listen to the radio when I'm driving, but I will I'm talking about radio channels. Sometimes I'll just listen to the same song over and over and over again. So I enjoy listening to the books when I'm driving and stuff. I do. All right. Whew. I do need to get up a little bit earlier in the I have a. All right, where's my little wax pen, y'all? There it is. All right, so I have a stone. It's not the right stone here. And so that's what you use your wax pen for anybody who might be new. This is, come on. This is what you use your wax pen for, to place the stones in the holes. The Children's Blizzard. Miss Sharon Davenport, girl, I could not believe that ending. I could not believe it. It's rare that Frida McFadden really shocks me. I think her, but a lot of times I can tell after the second page what's going to happen. But in The Teacher, she actually did shock me. She did. At the end, I was not expecting it at all. All right, that looks good. Oh my goodness. That looks so good. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put this up. Or at least just make this just like this. All right, let's put this up. What time is it? I might still do my other shirt. I don't know did I bring the shirt in here for that? I don't think I did. I may have to go get me a shirt. Let's see. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get a piece of transfer tape. I'm gonna put this on there. Let's see. All right, let me get a transfer tape, and we're gonna press this on our bag, and that's gonna be it. Well, we do a little extra tonight, but you know what, guys? It's fine. Y'all are as extra as I am, and I love that for me. I love that y'all are as extra as I am. Ain't no fun being extra alone. Let's hope this has enough sticky on it. Uh-oh. And I'm still gonna go for it because that's just what I do. Go for it. This is cute just like that. You can even put just this silhouette on a shirt. That will look good. Just with it like that. You don't even have to have all the the inside of it, or on a bag. All right, let's go ahead and lift this up. Okay. All right. And I'm just checking to make sure like the back looks good. There's none that don't have like adhesive on it. They look good. My eyes are playing tricks on me though. That's because I'm getting a little bit tired. All right, let me grab our bag. All right, here's the moment of truth. Thank you. Exact. Friends don't let friends be extra alone. That's right. That's right. That is so right. I appreciate y'all for that. All right. There we go. Move over a little bit. Okay, that looks good. Oh, I gotta tilt it up a bit. Just gotta place it right. And so you don't want this to go onto like the actual foil. Okay, you don't want it to go on the foil. So you want to make sure it's all around, but not on top. Okay, that looks good. You might think this bag kind of shrunk a little bit, but I'm used to that with this bag. A little bit of shrinkage. Let's go and press. Marilyn's the extra one. I hope y'all know that. She's extra, extra, extra. Oh, this is cute, y'all. It's cute. I like it. Oh. All right, let's press. That's a lot of pressure. It's cute. Let's see how fast we can brush this other one in. Y'all want to brush this other design in, or y'all want to go? Let me see. If y'all up to staying up for a little bit, what time is it? Is it 9 o'clock yet? It's 9 o'clock. Oof. Let's see if I can get this done in 30 minutes. Do y'all think I could press something and I can brush and press in 30 minutes? Do y'all think that's possible? So I would say next time, do what I did in the video and just wait until it cools down, because you should wait until it cools down. Don't be like me and forget that you want to let it cool down. You got to let it cool down. Remember, this is already a cool peel, so you got to let this cool down. Now mine, it looks rustic. Now it just looks a little bit rustic, but you got to let it cool down when you're peeling it. I forgot that I needed to let it cool down, y'all. Nobody reminded me. But I do like it. Y'all see, we have a little bit of a rustic-y, you know, they're a little bit rustic, because you have to let this cool. When you do that second press, let it cool down. Okay, exactly how I showed y'all in the video, that's what you do. Don't do that, because I wasn't even, I'm so used to peeling the rhinestones hot, like the rhinestones like with a warm peel. Yeah, be careful. Be careful. But look, Capri AB so pretty, y'all. Hey, Evie. They got a little bit of vintage bunny vibes. So let's say if you are having, like, you could do something like this on the other side of the bag. I can maybe put an initial on the other side of the bag. I could even embroider an initial on the other side of the bag, or put a name on here for somebody. And then the back, you know, and instead of an Easter basket, you can have like an Easter bag. And this is something, you know, that they can actually like keep for a long time. You can do some. Oh, this is really, it's pretty. I'm going to bring it to the front and show y'all. We'll brush in the design too. Yes, Kristen, I completely forgot. Like, that's, girl, leave it to me to be in a rush. Like, why am I in a rush? Like, why? But look how cute, y'all. Isn't that so cute? Look at Capri. Capri AB. That's Capri AB. Look how, and our little bunnies with those little slashes through them. Super adorable. But you can put a name on it. I like it. Overall, I'm happy with it, even though I messed it up. It's fine. It's fine. All right, let's get to brushing. Okay, we'll brush. Okay, good. I'm gonna put the silhouette, the bling silhouette. Remember, so you just gotta fit the bunnies in the. All right, do y'all? I'm gonna see if y'all want me to show y'all that too. Okay, so if you remember, I'm gonna put. Give me a little bit. I might put it in tonight. It might be tomorrow, but I'm gonna put it in. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. And I'm gonna have to run and get a shirt. Okay. Um, you just gotta know. All right. So if you got the design off of Creative Fabrica, I'm gonna share my screen. Let me see if I'm still on here. Give me a minute, y'all. So that way you'll know how to resize it. Some pom pom. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Put some pom poms there. Yep. And you just fit it in. You could just fit it in. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna share my screen real quick, okay? Entire screen. Okay. Entire screen. Okay, so when I put the bunny, so you guys are gonna get this file, right? Y'all know the size or whatever. So no matter what software you're in, I'm gonna just delete that. I don't need that anymore. So no matter what software you're in, you know you're gonna make sure that you size this at 10.975 inches wide by 7.034 inches high, right? So if you downloaded that same file, I'm just gonna merge those original files that we had. So that was what, like bunny A, B, C, D, or something like that. So here are the bunnies, right? So we have bunny A, B, C. There are only 3 bunnies. So you're gonna select OK. I don't see the bunny. Hold on, oh, there the bunny is. The bunny's so big. I'm just gonna take the bunny. I'm not gonna, I didn't mean to do that either. I wanna make sure the proportions button is locked. So then I'm just gonna bring it down, right? And I'm just gonna show you guys what to do for one, and then you'll do the same thing for the others. All you're gonna do is, before you cut, you're just gonna make sure that it fits within there. Okay, you can do this inside of Cricut. All you need to do is resize it so that it fits in there. And then let me bring in the other one just in case somebody, if this is your first time doing something like this, then, you need to get a little more. All right, so I'm just going to merge that in. Y'all see the purple? If I close this out right here, you'll see it. He's over there. So I'm just going to do the same thing, resize. And then once we resize it, that's all you do, okay? That's all you do if you're going to cut it. Now, guess what? You could print this out too. If you wanted to print, have a little bit of some sublimation, put a little pattern in your bunnies, you can. There's different things that you could do. Now, see, this needs to be resized again. A little bit more. Bring down. And maybe, I think this one needs to be brought up a little. So when you have something like this, now this is where I would say, oh, that's not exactly how I want it. So I would go ahead and unlock that proportions button. And I would probably just, stretch it how it needs to be. Because clearly I might have stretched it inside of Cricut. Right? Okay, so I'm happy with it like that. And then you do the same thing for the other bunny. Okay? Hold on, let me see. Y'all want me to go back and see what bunnies I picked and put it in the chat? Let me see. Hold on. And then I'll put it in there. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Here it is right here. These are the bunnies that I picked. I'm going to put the thing in the copy. And I'm going to just put it in there. Paste. Okay, there it is. Okay. All right, guys. So hopefully that was helpful. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now because we're going to brush this other one in real quick. Okay. I don't know how quick real quick is, but it's 9 o'clock. You know. I'm gonna brush the cross in. We're gonna go with Icy Crystal AB for the cross. Oh, wrong large screen. Hey, Latasha. Okay, good. Just give me a little bit, and I'll give you guys the what you call it, the bling. Wow. I think it was like maybe about what, like 900 stones in it, but it did take the Explorer like 15-16 minutes to cut. All right, so we're just gonna do this in Icy Crystal AB. I'm gonna put this in a little we're gonna get us a piece of tape. All right, and then I'm gonna use Icy Crystal AB also for the scripture at the bottom, but we're gonna do that after we do. Now, honestly, like I don't even know what color I want this to be. Y'all know my last design kind of similar to this was chosen, and I did rose, and I think I did like a metal light. We're gonna take this and we're just gonna rotate down and pick that up. Girl, Brandy, the big one? Or like the medium size one? Either size, I'm gonna go get it. Oh, I gotta go get it tomorrow because y'all know at Publix the sales start on Thursday. So is it for this week, Brandy? All right, that should be good. The big one today, so I need to go get it. Let's go. That's what I took to work with me today. I had like my fruit. And some Impossible meatballs. All right, so we got our little cross here. So now I need to get an outline for this. What color do I want that outline to be, y'all? I do want this to be Icy Crystal AB, but I think I'm gonna go with jet black. I don't know why I'm gonna go with jet black. I don't know why I'm gonna go with jet black. Oh, wait, you know what? Let me go with a little bit of icy. This is my shirt. I could do. Y'all know when it's my shirt. Y'all know when it's my shirt, I could pull out the icy. When somebody else's shirt, they gonna get my next best. So I'm gonna do black ice. Let's do black ice. And then we're gonna have this is gonna be so good. Okay. Yes, y'all. I probably should put more, but I do act stingy with my icy stones, y'all. I can't help it. I do act stingy with them. But it's all good. It's all good. You said icy is nicey. And it is. Alright, y'all. Oh, can y'all even see? I think the way that I have the camera today is a little bit weird. I'm trying to see my legs. You can't do it anymore. It's been so good, Kristen. Every time, like, okay, so y'all know what? Like, I just like watermelon, but there's certain times of the year where it's just not good because it's not watermelon season. But lately, the watermelon from Publix, and it doesn't matter which Publix I go to, like it's super sweet and juicy. Publix hasn't been disappointing me with the fruit lately. Sometimes they disappoint me, but lately they haven't been disappointing me. Not like how they Made me so upset with that crab cake. Like, why do they keep selling it? And they have to know that it's not good. They have to know. Like, I'm sure people complain about it. But every day they have it inside of the seafood section in a little freezer. There's a restaurant, well, my favorite crab cake is from this restaurant called Eddie V's. They have one in Orlando too, but they have one down here. And I'm pretty sure they have elsewhere. But I know for certain that they have one. I've been to one in Orlando. They have one here. Their crab cakes, y'all, are so good. It's real crab meat. I can't even believe Publix would sell like a crab cake with imitation crab meat. That doesn't even seem like something Publix would do, but they do it. They do it. That's why if Publix says that, then I can't put nothing past anybody. If Publix sells crab cakes with imitation crab meat, that is not right. And no matter what, every single time I still gonna buy it. But Eddie V's crab cakes is like full of lump crab meat. It's so good. All right, y'all. All right, we're going with jet black. We're going with jet black. So y'all know those inside stones, they're gonna have to be fire. Like literally fire. In order for us to really be able to get the full effect of what we're trying to do. All right, let me get this. I just gotta remove some of these. Until May, and it's super sweet. Yep, I have yellow watermelon. Sometimes my Publix has it, but sometimes we get like a lot of people who are like, I guess they, from wherever you get the yellow watermelon from, they like some people be like selling on the back of their pickup trucks on the highway sometimes. Certain places. It used to be a lot of that, but honestly, there's not a lot of that anymore. But I remember growing up, and there would just be people, I guess, coming from the country, and they would have like a truckload full of produce, and they would just be selling that produce that they have. But they don't really do, not a lot, not like how it used to be back in the day. Okay, let's see. All right, so that's going to be Icy Crystal AB. Okay, now I'm kind of pushing it a little bit, but we should be fine. And if not, I just got to be very careful brushing it in like this. Now when I cut it, I didn't think about using different colors, honestly. Y'all, Icy Crystal AB is beautiful. Like, it's just gorgeous. Wow. And I only know, like, when your eyes are a little bit glassy and glossy, that's when you really see it. Like, you can't even focus. Goodness. Goodness. All right, y'all. All right. Okay. All right. We're almost done with this part. And then after this, we just have 2 more pieces to brush in. This I didn't really feel like it was going to be too crazy. Now, I do think that I want to, where's Jessie? I didn't even notice I got a hole here. Kristen, you ain't notice either. Where's, Y'all did not even tell me I had another hole there. All right. Let me put this here. All right. All right, we're good. We're good. All right. And I may have to increase these. Nope. No, we did it. All right, I'm gonna have to move that up a little bit. All right. All right, we got it. All right. Let me just make sure I have no overlapping stones. That looks good. I was a little bit worried. Okay, that's what I did want y'all's opinion about this. So I made this design in 2 different ways. Literally the same design, says the same thing, but I kind of did a little bit different. I don't have time to brush in the other design. I didn't even cut it out, but I do want to see what y'all think. Okay, and I value your opinion. Sometimes I listen to your opinion, sometimes I don't, but I value it. Okay, so don't be mad at me when I don't listen. Hold on, y'all. I got a bigger piece of transfer tape. No, I missed that good old piece of transfer tape I had, peeling that junk off so fast. I'm not happy about that. I'm a little bit upset. Is there fuck that at the bottom of the end? Girl, Bobby, yes, there is. And Evelyn. Look at y'all. Thank you. Yep. Okay, let me grab another piece of black ice. The only thing that I don't really like about, not that I don't like the design, I love the design. And I can't wait to show you. Well, the other one, let me stop overhyping it, is basically the same thing, just a little bit different. And I actually completed that version of it. So I'm probably just going to sell them both in the packet. You decide which one you want, what look you want. It's basically the same. Basically the same. Okay, basically the same. I can't wait for y'all to tell me what y'all think. I'm gonna have to pull it up on the other computer. All right, come on, look on over for me. There you go. Okay. All right. One thing that I won't say I don't like. I may change it. I may not. I don't know. I kind of want sharp edges. You'll see how these are kind of a little bit rounded. I kind of want a sharp edge, and it's not giving me a sharp edge. Is a crystal rhinestone in here? Did I move it? I might have moved it. I think I might have. If it was still, I might have moved it already. All right. Let's go straight down. This is so sparkly. Not the black ice. The black ice is nice, but this icy crystal AB is super sparkly. Alright. I had to give it a little extra love in here because it's old. This transfer tape is old. And this is what happens when it's old. They don't all stick. When it's old like this. I'm gonna have to run and get a shirt, y'all. See, this is what happens when it's old. When you pull it up, the stones kind of lift up a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Now we just got 2 more pieces to brush in. What time are we looking at? 9:22. Let's try to hurry up. Let's see what color I'm going to do the inside. So that's what we have here. And I know y'all know what the design looks like at this point. All right, so he is, of course, I had to do it ombre, bottom of the, and the R, bottom of the, I don't see. Well, let me see. And I don't think so, y'all. I don't see crystal. I look in both. I think maybe the glare. It might be the glare. I think. But y'all know I can't really see either right now. My eyes are kind of playing tricks on me. All right, here's Risen. What color do I want? He is Risen. What color, guys? What color do I want? I don't even know. But what do you know, girl? What do you know? Let me see. What color do I want, guys? You know what? Let me pull out Eve's favorite. I haven't used Eve's favorite. If we do like a little bit of icy penny, and what color would icy penny go good with, y'all? Icy penny. What color y'all think? What could be the reflection? It might be icy penny. What color goes good with icy penny? What y'all think? Icy penny on my black shirt. And what color? Let me see what y'all say. Sapphire? Like a blue? Boy and Marilyn said like a blue color. So sapphire. Icy penny with yellow. Let me see. So this is icy penny with like a blue. Remember we have like we're doing so this is icy lagoon, icy penny and icy lagoon together. Remember it has a black outline. Topaz that kind of go with brown. Fern, I promise you I was thinking of red too. Eve said blue too. Eve, what blue? Azure? Yo, if I'm going to blue, like it's gonna have to be like Azure. Like this is icy lagoon. Icy lagoon looks close to like sapphire. But Fern, I promise you I was thinking of red. I promise you. I was thinking of red too. So let me see. Let me see if I can get Azure because I think Azure will give us the punch with icy penny. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Azure, where are you? Is this Azure? Yep. Guess who found Azure, guys? Guess who found Azure? Let me put up Icy Steam. All right. So I'm going to do Icy Penny at the top, Azure at the bottom. No. Azure's going to be at the top, Icy Fiend at the bottom, simply because how I have the Icy Crystal AP cross here. And I feel like Risen, because the way Eve talks about Icy Fiend, honey, it better give me all the life. Because, honey, she talks about Icy Penny so much. Now, Icy Fiend, Icy Penny, she loves Icy Penny. So, Icy Penny is going to be the showstopper. Because Risen, and then it's going to be the showstopper. She's getting a whole word to herself. She's getting the whole word to herself. So we're gonna see how this is gonna look. Let's see. Little Miss Icy Penny. I could have did across a different color, but we're gonna keep it cute. Cute and simple. I was really thinking of red, honestly. I was. And y'all know what red I was thinking of. Icy Crimson. That's my color. You can't really go wrong with Icy Crimson. But we're gonna go with Azure. With this, now I don't know how this is gonna look with black ice, but we're doing it. This is what we're doing. Stones brushing in beautifully. Yes, that looks good. Okay. Oh. So this happens when there's like a sharp edge. Okay, y'all, we're in the fourth quarter of school. We're right here at the fourth quarter. And honey, we're almost done with the school year. It's almost summertime. Summertime. All right, that looks good, y'all. We're looking good. We just got one more part to brush in. The Sharon Davenport, I was technically finished in 90 minutes, but I can't help that everybody is extra. I cannot help it. And you know you don't have to talk me into doing anything. I know somebody was telling me I was missing a stone right there. If you told me, I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. This is what Eve does. She just places it by her hands like that. Like that's pro stat. I'm not a pro, but Eve does. That's pro status. Like Eve, how do you do that? My hands never feel like I'm doing it right. I think this is kind of big. Let's go down. Thank you, Brandy. I knew somebody was going to see it, Bobby. Oh, Miss Gill, now you're going to make me try Icy Penny and Icy Crimson together. Yes, Miss Sharon Davenport. Tonight I feel sleep. Like usually I don't feel sleep. Usually, like honestly, when I get off of here, I be so wired, Miss Sharon Davenport, and I be having to tell Marilyn because I don't even know why she'll even answer the phone if I call her, because then we end up staying up talking about like crafty stuff. Like it's just so crazy. And then she be threatening me. Marilyn. Y'all, sweet little Marilyn. She be threatening me. And she be saying, I'm going to tell Sharon Davenport. That's what she says. That's what she says. I'm telling y'all don't know how she be. Y'all don't know. And I just put up with it. Them to be like, go to bed, Patrice. Why are you up? And Marilyn answered the phone. Hey, Patrice. Like, was somebody answer the phone like that when you call? Like, you're excited, right? You have to be excited. If somebody answers the phone like that and you call them and they're happy, so you could hear when somebody is smiling, when somebody's talking to you and they're happy, you can hear it. And just like, if you're talking to somebody and immediately you'll be like, "What's wrong? Are you okay?" Because you can hear it in the voice. If you can't, please listen to people, y'all, because you can hear those things. Just kind of be a little bit alert. And sometimes you just don't know. And sometimes, you asking them, "Hey, you okay?" That helps. But when you can tell when people are happy. Okay. Hey, Patrice. That's Meryl. Josh, you're a hot mess. I put up with her. Oh, Eve. Eve, these really are beautiful, y'all. Oh my goodness. I promise y'all. This is my first time opening this Icy Penny container. This is the first time. Y'all. Oh my goodness. Like I just want to pour them all out and just see. You can't see it from here. Like your eyes have to see this. This is Icy Penny. This is my first time actually. I'm not really like a brown girl. Like I'm not really like a copper, topaz, smoke topaz. Like that's just not like those aren't my colors. So this is still like what kind of reminds me, of those types of colors. But no, honey. Wow. Okay, Eve, I see why. I definitely see why. Y'all didn't tell me Icy Penny was like this. Oh yeah, oh my goodness, this with Icy Crimson. I'm gonna have to cut out the other version of this template and brush it in like that. Fern, you were onto something when you told me to use red. Because I really was thinking of using Icy Crimson with it. Oh my god, y'all, I think that this would have been perfect for this design, like the Icy Crimson. And no, Marilyn, I'm not scraping nothing off, and I'm not gonna just brushing it in again. I'm not. Sorry, sis. It's gonna be like this. Yo, this is Icy Penny. What in the whole world? I'm so sorry. I've been sleeping on you, girl. I could do this with I don't even have to do the ombre. Like, I could just do Icy Penny as a full fill for this, to be honest. I should have been. See, now I'm going to have to brush this in and make a reel with this, but with the Icy Crimson. Lord, this is beautiful. It's like a crystal. I don't know. It's crystal, but it's just. Yeah, y'all are holding out on me on this one. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Eve, guess what I got in the mail? And it was just sitting there and I didn't even touch it. And then I was like, wait, where'd this come from? Yo, look what Eve sent to me. An emotional support dumpster fire. I'm fine. Everything is fine. Look how cute. So cute. So cute. Michelle Green said she looked Icy Penny so pretty. You are so right. Not tonight, Miss Sharon Davenport. Not tonight. You're right. Not tonight. Nope. Maybe Friday. I was gonna do some laser stuff on Friday, but maybe not. Maybe I'll brush in that template. Why do I have a stone right here? Oh, I think because of the E, how I did the E in that one. This doesn't look like something I would usually do, but I think I remember why I have a stone right there. Y'all, this is gorgeousness. Wow. All right, we're done. We're done. Okay, it's only 9:37. We did good. Uh-oh. Wait until y'all see this color. Like, I don't even think y'all can really even see how it looks now. I think this color is perfect for this design. And I think red would have really set it off. We're going with blue because blue is calm. Blue is a calm color. And it may look like the sky at the top. Let's see. Y'all, I found me a new favorite stone. Eve's been holding out on me with this one. I can't believe it. Marilyn, have you seen Icy Penny? Have you used Icy Penny? All right, let me grab. Okay, I hope this has enough adhesive on it that it doesn't mess me up. Yeah, like a fresh penny, like a fresh one, right? Okay. Okay, let's see. Mary, have you used it, Bear? It's so cute. Look how cute, y'all. And then it stands up. Because of little feet. It got little feet. Look. Evie, thank you for this, Evie. Look at her. Yep, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. All right. So I literally did this design twice. Wait till y'all see. The other one is basically the same, just a slight difference, and the difference comes from the cross and it kind of like going into the R, and then the scripture, instead of it being at the bottom, it's on the side and it's a little bit smaller. So if the whole design itself is a little bit smaller, so I literally had to do everything, and I couldn't even copy. Y'all know how I like to cheat, and I like to take. Let's say if I did this S, I'll just go ahead and use it if I have the S. And I have all these letters that are the same, but the top text is larger than risen. So I couldn't even cheat. I couldn't even do that. Like I had no shortcuts. All right, y'all. I gotta run and go get this shirt. Let me grab a drink real quick. Y'all know it's going on a black shirt, right? Uh-oh. Come on over. A little Icy Penny. All right. I'm gonna go get a t-shirt, and then we're gonna get ready to press this. It's super cute. All right, let me go grab a black shirt for me. This is gonna be my shirt. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna lint roll. Whew, Lord, I'm gonna lint roll our shirt and then give it a pre-press. We worked tonight, y'all. We do a little bit of cutting of some vinyl, cut with our Cricut. All right, pre-press. We already lint rolled. So the other design, where the H is and the cross is taller. So I think I might like this version better, but just because I took the time out and did that other one, I'll still put it up in case somebody likes that one better. But I think I like this one better. All right, y'all. Yo, I cleaned up this craft room so good. Well, not so good, but it looked, oh, girl, it looked better than that. Item was cleared off. But I can't help it. So one thing is that using good transfer tape is important and not old transfer tape, because your stones will start to slide. And you don't really want that. All right. I'm gonna let you guys know that this is gonna look good when it's done, right? Uh-oh. Look, see what I told y'all about that about the transfer tape? I gotta fix this. Hey. That's what I meant, like with the transfer tape, when it's not good, those stones start to slip and slide. And you don't, really want it to be slipping and sliding like that. That's why it's important to use good transfer tape. All right, we're gonna leave it just like this because that looks good. Got about 4 fingers. But like this transfer tape, it's probably time for this to go in the garbage. All right. The jet black is gonna look good, or this is black ice. It's gonna look good, but it's hard to layer it. And I think it's a little crooked, but I'm not even about to lift it up because the transfer tape is so old. All right, now I'm about to get ready and press the top part. Y'all, we made one little bag, and this craft room looked like we did a whole lot. One bag. All right. Let's do this. All right. Y'all, let me just tell y'all. The outline with it like this, with the black ice stones, with just, that looks good just like that. Like if I put the cross here, that will look good just like that. But I can't put the cross on yet. But if we did put it like just with the cross to go like into that H, like that, yo, that would look good just like that. Even with the black. Like I would make me a shirt just like that. But we're gonna put our colors in because we like colors, but that would look good. All right, let's hope we get this together, guys. Let's hope we get this together. Okay. No, Marilyn, you cannot see. Oh, guess what, Marilyn? It's kind of clean over there now. A little bit clean. Not all that clean though, because honey, it's a hot mess. Thank you, Naomi. Oh my goodness, this Azure. Okay. Where am I going? Okay, it goes right there. I can't even see. Oh, and I flipped one of the stones. This is why the transfer tape, like, it does matter, because then you'll get stones slipping and sliding, and you don't want that. Like, you don't want your stones to be looking raggedy. You want them to have a little bit of order. And see, this is the part where if your transfer tape is old, you may have a little bit of issue. Especially if you decide that you want to use black rhinestones too. Look how I have this one right here. I'm gonna have to take this one off. Well, you know what? The reason why I would take it off is because this is where my ombre is. but it's fine. I just gotta make sure I don't want this to be overlapping at all. Alright, that looks good, y'all. I don't think it's overlapping. It's always hard to tell when you're using the black outline. That's the only problem with use. Oh, my hair is in the way. Somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, can you tie your hair up?" And I'm not just saying it, though. People do say stuff like that. All right, let's go ahead, y'all. Azure. Azure is so pretty. Azure is so pretty. All right, now we just gotta do this icy penny. I cannot wait to see this icy penny on this black shirt. I think I'm gonna be in love with icy penny from now on. I think icy penny is gonna be my new color. I kept wondering why Eve kept talking about icy penny, icy penny, icy penny. Like she was talking about it a lot. I was like, oh, it's still, it's not my color. I should have paid a little more attention to little icy penny. All right, let's see. Oh, Azure. Oh, Azure. Azure, Azure, Azure. Azure is so beautiful. Okay. Now I'm going to sleep good tonight, y'all. I promise. I promise. I already got my melatonin and my little melatonin. Dr. Chills. Oh, Azure is so pretty. Okay, the only problem is now is this black. And okay, so I have a stone that slipped. Remember where I was like, that other stone, I should have just moved it out of the way until now, but it's fine. I should have just moved it out of the way, but oh my goodness, no. Okay. I just gotta make sure it falls in where it's supposed to fall. My blue stone kind of slipped up, but make sure y'all use good transfer tape. Don't be like me using transfer tape. Where's AJ when I need it? The only person that fusses at me with my transfer tape is AJ. You're the only person that fussed at me about it. And in this case, she would have been right. Because this is where you mess up your... I just want it to line up right. Okay, my E looks good. It's just right here, y'all. I'm so mad. It's right where that eye was that I knew was the issue. And I just went ahead with it. But, y'all, this looks good. I just gotta make sure my thing looks real good. I don't want it to be off. Oh. Alright, let's see. Yes. I saw her a little bit. I saw her on Facebook not too long ago because she had gotten the she got the X Tool printer. I saw her not too long ago, but AJ used to keep me on track, especially with this old transfer tape. Y'all just let me use transfer tape that's months old. And it needs to be in the garbage. After the 5th time, like, you shouldn't keep using it. Don't do like me. Because then you'll have your stone out of whack. Look at Icy Penny. Girl, Icy Penny. Yeah, I should have tilted it up a little bit more, but it's fine. It's hard to see with this black, with the black on black like that. It's kind of hard to see, but look, I could do this without, I could definitely do this without like just a full, without the ombre, with Icy Penny. Wait till I put this to the front. All right, let's put our cross on. Rachel, hey Yvonne Hudson. Each color is holding its own. Yes, thanks for sharing Davenport. All right, now we're gonna put our outline here. But to be honest, I would have liked to do icy penny outline. I think that would have been real nice, the icy penny outline. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. So it would have worked because it would have cut, like the icy penny would have just cut through this color, through the azure and the other side of the, oh, Eve, you didn't tell me that icy penny was so thick like this. Girl, oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Now I have a new favorite stone, guys. Every time I think I'm in love with the stone, here goes something else happening. Somebody else coming to take its place. Another stone. Wait till y'all see this. I cannot wait to pull this to the front. Did we make it before 10 o'clock? We did. We did. Let me turn this. Oh my goodness. Steve, you didn't tell me this now. This is. Y'all. Now that cross thing, icy penny would have been. All right, let me see if I can pull up that other one to show y'all. It's just a picture. It's not, because I didn't even cut this one. No, I like this one better. Now I did spend time doing it. I made the cross a little bit taller, but I really don't think that's Eve. Eve, 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 Eve. Girl, this is a lot. This is a lot. This is y'all. I don't even know if y'all could even see how icy penny is. And honestly, azure, honey, listen, azure is holding its own. Okay, azure is holding its own. But that icy penny, I can't even tell that those are rhinestones. It just looks like a sheet of bling. I can't even tell that there's like those, like it just looks like a whole bunch of lights. Eve, Kristen, that might be the moral of the night. Yes, yes. Is this not absolutely gorgeous? First of all, okay, icy penny is icy penny-ing, but y'all look at azure. Azure is doing what it's supposed to do too. Azure is doing what it's supposed to do. All right, so this one is my favorite one. This is my favorite. So the design is a little bit similar, but let me show y'all. I'll put it on like in the thing, but I don't even like it now. I'm looking at how this came out in this one. So for this one, I know y'all can't really see it. I made, and don't pay attention to the colors because I'll be doing all types of simple colors. So I made the cross like a little bit longer. I didn't make it wider because I didn't want it to go. And then I put the scripture over on the right side. I don't like that one. After cutting this one out, y'all, that Tangyu, Audrey, listen, y'all know how I say I love Capri, but Audrey came through, and Audrey is my favorite blue. Audrey is my all-time favorite blue right now. It's so pretty, no matter what. But that icy penny Eve, icy crystal ivy is, it's icy. It looks good. But y'all, that looks so good. I love it. Even the black ice, Black ice. So colors I use tonight: Icy Crystal AB around the cross, black ice for the outline. I know you guys can't tell with it far away, but there's a black outline. You can do whatever outline color you want. I mean, I think Icy Penny also makes a good outline. And then this color is Azure. That's Azure, the blue. This is Icy Penny. That's Icy Penny. And then this is Icy Crystal AB. And I think I have in my description a link to where you can get the rhinestones from thebabiesbooty.com. But y'all, I love this shirt. I should have put this on a hoodie. I should have put it on a hoodie. Because this, you can wear this year round. You don't have to just wait to wear it, you know. And then we made a foil shirt with a little bit of bling. Let me fix my shirt. And then, but we didn't make a shirt. We made a bag. So this is the bag that we made tonight. I messed it up because I forgot that the foil was a cold peel when I did it the second time. And I just ripped it off because the bling is a hot peel. So you want to do cold peel. But I love how it came out. Everybody suggested either doing like a fur tail or big bling tail for the tail. But I love how this came out. And this is Capri AB. The blue around it is Capri AB. So thank you, Patricia and Anna. Thank you, Miss Sharon Davenport. Yes, Miss Sharon Davenport. I didn't put it up yet though. I just that because this is my first cut, and I was going back and forth with this one and the other version, and then I don't know. I think I like the shorter cross, like the one that fits the H, as opposed to it being a little bit longer. Because I didn't make it wider, I think that's what I don't like about it. But I'll still make both available. So if you like it, it's fine. I mean, I moved the stones around, so it's all good. HTV on top of foil. I haven't tried like with like a. I don't know, Rachel. I don't know. I was thinking maybe you could do maybe like more adhesive on it and then put more foil, but you can totally do like some fabric on top. Which one, Mary Bear? This one? Hold on. The shirt? This is the shirt. Ellen wants me to show it one more time. Yeah, first of all, look how this looks. Like just too much. Just extra. Just you know, I'm about to show out. This is what you call show up and show out. First of all, look. Eve, come get Icy Penny. Because Icy Penny is ridiculous. Yo. First of all, Audra and Icy Penny do go together. So for all of you who are saying blue and Icy Penny, I can't wait to see this with Icy Crimson though. I can't wait to see this on Icy Crimson. The one on my computer, I can't wait to see this on Icy Crimson. Let me show you. Okay, so y'all see this one. Y'all see how this one looks, right? This one has a short cross. Now this one has a long cross, but it's not wide. So you see, can you see it, Mirror Bear? You see how so this one is a little bit different. It's smaller because I put the scripture over on the side like this because I kind of want it to be similar to Chosen, but then this is, I'm not loving this. Like I'm not loving it. I'm not. I went ahead and finished moving the stones and everything, thinking that I would eventually it'll grow on me, but it didn't grow on me. It didn't grow. It didn't grow on me, y'all. Miss Jazzy G, turn it where? Like turn it. What do you mean? The scripture? Oh. Thank you, Miss Evelyn Warner. All right, beautiful people. Over HTV when I see. Okay. Overpress my TV and had some of that adhesive seep out. So you can. Okay. Oh, Kristen says she's done foil over some HTV, I think. Yeah. All right, y'all. It's been fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you enjoyed making this. Was our original project. This is what we were doing. I messed it up, but this is still good. And if you did like a bag like this, you can even do, put something, like I said, an initial on the bag. You can do a foil if you can, or you can do an embroidery. You can put something, something else on the back, and then just have like a cute little bunnies like that. All right. It looks really, really good. I'm gonna try to go to bed. The sun's again. Okay, sure. Of course. So for this one, this was Capri AB. These rhinestones were Capri AB. And then for the shirt, we had black ice. So the outline is black ice. Can you guys see like the black ice around it? I did black ice around the outline. Around the cross, that's Icy Crystal AB. The blue is Azure. Azure, Azure. The blue is Azure. The bottom part is Icy Penny. That's Icy Penny. And then the bottom is Icy Crystal AB, like the cross. So Icy Crystal AB. Hey, Elba. I didn't even see Elba. Hey, Elba. Thank you, Miss Diane. All right, beautiful people. I'm going to sleep because I'm going to say it one more time. Miss Gail, Miss Lena Doyle Crafting, and Keisha had me up all night last night. Okay? And I'm tired. I'm very tired today. And so tonight, I'm gonna try my hardest to get to bed in a few. Because I do need to get up a little bit early in the morning. I gotta go pick up some test booklets. So I'm gonna do that before I go into work tomorrow. So yeah, y'all, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. A tip: don't overuse your transfer tape. You can use it more than once, right? But don't overuse it. Right. You can call Marilyn. Good night, Kim. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna say what I say all the time. Please remember to be kind, be patient. Sometimes, be a listener. Listen and try to listen even when somebody isn't saying something, right? Because sometimes people say a lot and they don't say anything at all. They do it all at the same time. Sometimes we pick up cues, sometimes we don't. But, just be kind and be patient with people because you just don't know what people are going through. You don't. We're not walking around with each other every day. Thank you guys so much for being so kind and helpful in the chat. Thank you for being patient with each other. Thank you for being kind and patient with me. All right. I love you guys. But I ain't got nothing else left today. I'm going to start back over tomorrow. Until next time. Later, y'all.